Welch had it. Waldrom's come round, claps for it, gets it, then quickly away by Hill, and this is short, race for the line, and he scores. Set up initially by the brilliant run of the England right wing Jack Knoll.
But as he cuts back, Exeter definitely trying to attack Quins on their short side. Quins have conceded a lot of tries this year down that channel. Great pass here. Danny Kerr just gets his hand in the way, otherwise Chudley's under the posts. But then as they recycle it, they go through the phases, through the hands, and Short has the power to finish.
Short's going to take a big hit to stop Short from there. When you're coming side on like that and you're trying to make up ground like Yard was, you've got no chance.
Another advantage. Waldrom! Thinks he might have. Oh, no, so close to the post protector. Maybe now. Slade to Dolman to Knoll, and they have a second score.
Oh, Henry Slade, stop it. Oh, brilliant leg drive from Hepburn, from Waldrom. Really good pass from Ewers, and how about that from Henry Slade? Considering the position he's in, high risk.
He's in the knowledge though, isn't he? He's got two guys outside him. All the hard work's been done by the forwards. You watch Exeter carry, they don't carry shoulder to shoulder. They always look for the outside line. They know that it keeps the legs away from the tackle. And when you've got big ball carriers like Ewers, like Lees, like Waldrom, you're going to make 1 or half a yard more. And that's all the difference you need if you want to gain width.
Hill starting today, and again underneath the posts. Chiefs threatening, asking questions, looking for a third try, and they've got one with Ewers.
How strong is Dave Ewers? It's the first time Sam Hill's been used in Venom. He's been used as a decoy once or twice, but a great hit from Roberts. There's 3 guys, are so strong, including Clifford.
Hill's waiting. Ball goes the other way to Steenson, and Slade instead, and over the head of Dolman to Knoll, who sees the door half ajar and kicks it open.
What a pass, what a finish. 2 class players, banging form.
That is never getting taken out of the air by anyone other than Knoll, and that is a top-notch finish round the outside.
And the significance of this score from Leicester's point of view is that the Chiefs have a bonus point try, and that means Tigers can't now get a home semi-final. They'll be on the road if they want to go to Twickenham at the end of the season.
And if you're a real rugby nerd like Austin and Nick, I'm much cooler than them. It might be interesting now to see if that communication gets to the Leicester Tigers bench, to the coaching team on the side of the pitch at Bath, and they start whipping players off and say, look, we've qualified for a semi. They start subbing off big players.
Oh, that's nicely done.
Oh, that's class.
Roberts to Brown under a lot of pressure from Salvi. Apologies for the language. Chiefs pick up the ball, and now here goes Waldrom, short to his left. He's got Steenson inside, Short might go on his own, and they've scored 2 tries after the half-time break to surely finish Harlequins off here.
As the ball
through the legs, beautiful.
As the ball comes to Waldrom, you just think he's held on to it too long. Give it to Short, he's against Lambert. Lambert overruns Waldrom to try and get there. Almost does it, but Short's just got too much gas to go around the outside.
It's gone loose, and this is Cowan-Dickey. Present 5 metres short. They've got 5 tries, the Chiefs. And Knoll will score their 6th, and Knoll will score his hat-trick. For England at the beginning of the season, for Chiefs as we near the end of it, they are looking sharp, motoring towards a home semi-final.
Good powerful running from Cowan-Dickey, covering an overthrow at the back of the line out. That's a lovely pass. Chisholm done on the outside again. He'll hate that. Looks really deflated as Knoll goes in. Training ground stuff from Chudley.
Well, Knoll knows he's got the space earlier on in the phase.
Chudley still with us. As is Steenson, and now Dolman, and there are gaps opening up alarmingly here. Dolman striding for the line, and he scored another.
Just allows the pace of Dolman and the angle to carry him to the line. It has been their Achilles heel all year, Nick. Quins. There's only 3 sides conceded more tries than them all year. The bottom 3.
Slade's waiting for it. Juggle is going. Stretch is scoring. Oh, this is becoming very grisly for Harlequins.
Well, that yardage made by Short to the middle just again looked too easy. Chudley here, it's Robshaw steps away. So Merrick is the first defender, but
Chiefs going to have a couple of weeks before that playoff semi-final. Here goes Woodburn. Whitten did well to get that away. Oh, well, now here goes Slade, and this is getting horrible for Harlequins. But Exeter are shining a light on all that's good about them right now.
Psychologically, Exeter Chiefs are in some place here now at the Stoop.
It's the most points that Harlequins have ever conceded in the Premiership at the Stoop now.
It was, Austin's right. It's not well defended by Harlequins, but it's brilliantly attacked by Exeter Chiefs.
At the moment, Sale just 3 points ahead. Harlequins now within striking distance of a losing bonus point. Let's not lose sight of the fact that they've still got things to play for. The fact that Julian Salvi has gone over for what might be the 10th try of the match is almost irrelevant now from a Harlequins point of view, because they still have a shot at top 6, albeit in a match that from their point of view went a long time ago. Goodness me. Julian Salvi with the Chiefs' 10th try of the afternoon, and they're up to 60.
It's out by Lees. And here's Noel. Gets the ball away quite brilliantly to Whitten. Whitten was not held, and here's Whitten driving to the try line. Has he made it all the way? He has! Oh my goodness, that is some effort from Ian Whitten. And what an offload from Jack Noel. Sandy Park rises. Chiefs on the board with their first try of the game.
And it's exactly where their attack was. Straight off that line out, off the top ball. He got himself in behind that Wasp defence. Let's have a look at it again. Straight off the top. Does Smith go too early? Yes, he does. Just goes and gambles a little bit too early. And Noel just on a little circle ball, little pop ball, takes advantage. I tell you what, Smith hasn't made too many mistakes this season. You've got to admit he made one there.
It's gone to Parling once more. And this time it looks a little more organised. Wasps have managed to stem the initial surge, but it is there for the Chiefs, and now Wasps begin to splinter. Another penalty coming at least, and oh, it's gone forwards, and it's a penalty try. Greg Garner heads underneath the posts, and Exeter have what they came for.
It's the third line out in a row, Parling, and what he does really well is they get men in front of the defensive line, and then Wasps are always struggling. There it is for Stuccia there. In fact, he doesn't even do a good job of pulling it down. He's come in legally, but then he's spun himself round and he's tried to pull it down.
Just feels like a pivotal phase of the match, doesn't it? Those points, how precious might they be? A 6-point buffer only, but Rob Baxter knows. Steenson, Lescroix, Dolman stepping infield. Tackle is made by Siala Pietà, but they're within 5 metres now.
Ball's got to be lifted.
Taken on by Noel. Wriggles another metre or so. Onwards they go. This is Ewers! Dave Ewers! All upper body strength. All raw power. Exeter making the most of the extra man.
Wasn't it? It was Woodburn who does this. He burgles Ashley Johnson and Hughes and Launchbury and co. Big strong carry from Jack Noel, and I tell you what, close to the line, you're not going to stop this fella unless you're moving forward. He's such a big guy. He's got strength. He goes through Davis and Hughes. You've got to go lower, and you've got to be more committed. And look at that.
Any of them run on,
guns out, arms pumping. Crucial try.
10 points the difference. Ewers with the score, and a rare outpouring of emotion after the touchdown.
Yes, I mean, Wasps will be disappointed. Take nothing away from that man, Dave Ewers. He's been excellent all season, and he's fully pumped, and all the subs come in. But it was a cheap score to give away from the kicker.
They're closing in on a dream finish to their season. Yendall picks out Parling. 90 seconds left on the clock, and we're seeing just a little bit too much of the Exeter Chiefs right now. The Exeter Chiefs.
Apologies, viewers at home. Not really the intention.
Last anything your side?
Look how close they are.
Dear oh Lord. Past the watershed.
I think there was a little bit watershed there on the drive as well.
Look how close they are. Have they made it?
It looks held up there just a split second. I might be wrong. I think it's held up over the line. They get the scrum, which is exactly what they want. He can't take it. Tell you what, Ali, there's not been a lot to choose between these two sides all season. They finished with the same number of wins. Exeter 2 more points. It's been a hell of a contest today.
Can they finish with a flourish? It's at the feet of Thomas Waldron. They've got a penalty try. The dream is alive. Rob Baxter's men are going to Twickenham.
Gone backwards and collapsed.
The adventure continues. The West Country will empty next Saturday. And the next chapter of this extraordinary rugby club will be written at the home of rugby.
Well, that's game over. Game, set and match for Exeter Chiefs. You've got to feel for Wasps, because that's a horrible way to lose the game, particularly up front, conceding a penalty try on the first scrum. But Greg Garner was very swift to make the decision. There's Slade. I think Wasps have now realised that's it. Didn't fire enough shots.
There it is. Steenson finishes it off. And just look what it means to the people of this region. He's led them from the championship all the way to Twickenham, and a shot at the title, a shot at Saracens, the European champions.
You talk about passion, Ali. You look around here and you see what it means to the people. You see where they've come from. What an amazing story for an amazing rugby club.
Well, it has been truly remarkable. This comfortably their best of 29 seasons of league rugby, dating all the way back to 1987, when they finished 9th in the 3rd division, behind the Vale of Loon and the Met Police. And Tony Rowe and Rob Baxter have proved a mighty effective partnership.
Maybe they feel they just need some pressure down on the Chiefs, on the Saracens line, having not had the territory all game.
First line out from Jack Yendall. It's taken in by Don Armand, and this has been a strength for Exeter all season. The driving line out from close range. They are making good headway. They are well set.
Here come the cavalry, the backs joining, Slade's in there.
They're over the line. And the try has been given. Exeter finding a way back into this game. Finally a foothold of some kind. A response from Rob Baxter's men. Now finally will they believe that they belong in this rarefied environment.
Yeah, absolutely brilliant play from the Chiefs to back yourself, to have the courage that unless we do something now, it's not going to come off. We've seen that decision go against teams here at Twickenham, but they're so strong in the drive, low body heights, working hard at the front, and as they spin back in, look how many black shirts get wheeled out of it, probing, finding the way. Cruz, Atoji all down, and that leaves the ball at the back, and you can see it dotted over the line there.
As I was saying, absolutely brilliant decision to go to the corner there.
Brilliant from Steenson. And that brave decision has paid off in spades. They're back within 10. But more significantly, you feel the psychological effect of that try, Ben. Vital.
Even the psychological effect of, let's go to our driving game. If we can get penalties kicked into the touchline, and let's build on that.
Lewis, Steenson, picked up by Slade. Opportunity now, Slade gets the ball away. Dolman, here's Noel! Jack Noel! Oh my goodness! Is it really on? Jack Noel has given the Chiefs a lifeline. Seemingly dead and buried after 40 minutes. Now there's a sniff.
What an unbelievable finish from Jack Noel, because Dolman gives him the ball too early. and he has to do it all himself. Here's the gamble, quick ball, first time in the move they had that. And then they fly out of the line. Slade just drifts off the pass, manages to get the offload away, and this just goes slightly early. Gives Good a chance, he can't get there. What a finish we've got on our hands.
What a finish we have on our hands. What a finish from Jack Noel. We'll get Ugo's thoughts on that in just a moment, but this is a whopper of a conversion.
Golden boots indeed. Who would have thought it? A 3-point ball game with 7 minutes to play, and Jack Noel. I mean, this is world-class, Hugo.
Oh, it's absolutely brilliant. Exeter have done their very best to try and butcher it. Henry Slade held onto it for too long. Phil Dolman gave it too early. Doesn't matter. Jack Noel's a deadly world-class finisher. Brilliant try.
Well, it's good to see him smiling. It must be a tough pill to swallow, but when you consider they were a championship club 6 years ago, and that they have come all the way from Division 4 20 years ago. Crowned Division 4 champions under the captaincy of Rob Baxter 20 years ago, and here competing hard for that trophy. They will be back time and again because they are built on solid foundations, Hugo. You get the impression every time you go to Sandy Park that they're a club built for sustained excellence, and they've got so many good young players that it's impossible not to see them back here in the next couple of years.